Yeah, I'm gonna tell you a little story about my brethren named Jaime Davis. He was one of the first reggae Spanish artists to ever do reggaeton and put reggae into Spanish on dancehall rhythm. Back in 1986, he was one of the first, you know. Me and Jaime go way, way back, but they usually call him Gringo. You know, one of the roughest artists out of Panama, you know. Still want to say big up to all the Mexicans and all the people who support reggaeton, you know, and carry it to a different level. Enough respect. Mr. Naturalee says so. Yeah. Baby Quake. Why? Well, Baby Quake was a sound back in the early 80s where we resigned with Jaime and Flyer and Culture Gary. I mean, there was a lot of various artists from all different nationalities, from Jamaica, from Guyana, Haiti. Everybody was on that sound as an artist, performing and doing what they do best within the reggae era, you know? Baby Quake was a big sound system. First it was Earthquake. It branched off from, Baby Quake branched off from Earthquake. Because Earthquake was the father and Baby Quake was the son, the baby, you know? Yeah. And that's how Baby Quake came about back in those days, you know? Big sound system from Brooklyn, out of Flatbush, you know? I like to say big up to my brethren Flyer. Yeah, man. Culture Papi, the original singer, you know? A long time I do them thing. Yeah. Jaime was basically into the sound thing. Basically like hooking up the sound system, because he's a great technician. You know? Musical engineer, he knows how to hook up the sound to give it the best quality, the best sound and everything. That's when Jaime first started stringing up the sound. And then he started getting to the DJ thing. But when I first heard him DJ, I said, yo, you can't DJ, man, you need to do some more DJing, man. And then I heard him do it in Spanish. First I ever hear a man from Panama come and they start chanting on a reggae beat in Spanish. That's the first I heard that, you know. And it sounded good. I didn't understand what he was saying, but it sounded good. All I know, it sounded good, yeah? And that was the start of the first I ever hear of it. You know what I'm saying? He was the first person before El General and all those guys and all those new guys that you're hearing today. He was one of the first ones that really started the reggaeton on reggae rhythm and speaking Spanish. Jaime. They used to call him Gringo. Yeah, man, that was his stage name. Yeah. Back in those days, we were playing with turntables. Nowadays, you know, everybody play with CDs, but back in those days, we used to play with big turntables. We had the big sponge on it with the mixer, and a DJ would come on the microphone and chat a piece, and then a singer would come in and start singing. You know, they used to use big boxes, speaker boxes, big amps. I mean, crazy, man, crazy, you know what I'm saying? Enough equipment with wires and all kind of things, you know? It's kind of modern today, they're using CD. Only thing you have to do is use a laptop and just play. But we used to play with a lot of vinyl. Back in the day, we never hear nothing about CD. We never know nothing about CD. They're just pure vinyl, you know? Yeah, but it's mostly, before I even came from Baby Quake, I used to have a song called Catch a Fire High Power. But the original song that I came from was Massive International, out of England, you know, in Brooklyn. And there was a guy named Skanky. He was the one that first discovered me as a singer. So he said, yo, we have a song called Massive High Power, I want you to come sing on it. So I go sing on the sound and thing, and from them time, it was just me and Massive Sound. So I originally give it the practice to go out there and practice, and to rehearse, and to tune up your voice, and to give it a dancehall vibe, you know? So I come from the dancehall era, when reggae music was coming out at them time there. You know, I used to never really be in the studio recording music. It was mostly in dancehall, you know, on a live sound system. That's where I get my vibes from. Screechy Down used to branch off from a song called Vital. And from Vital, there was a song called Earthquake. And Screechy Down started back in the early 80s. So a long time, everybody knows Screechy Down is a veteran artist, one of the greatest artists out of Brooklyn, New York. Yeah, man, them man, they have enough props to Screechy Down, man. Big up every time, you know? And them man, they grew me. The man, they grew me into reggae music like that too. Yeah, man, so I have a big up Screechy Down. And then Red Fox come along. And when I first meet Red Fox, he was a young youth. A little red youth, you know. I didn't see him at first, but I used to hear the voice. And when I heard the voice, man, the voice strong and loud, you know. And I'm saying, who got a voice like that? When I come in the room and I see him, I see this little red brother with a big afro, man. You know, and I said, boy, that little young boy have a powerful voice, man, you know. Them say small things come and big noise, you know? Big up all the people from Mexico, people from Panama, people from Puerto Rico. And big up because, you know, you carry the music a certain way and you carry it to a different level, man. And I man respect you for that, man. Enough respect, see?